The accordion panel works like this. You click on the title and the corresponding panel expands to show the content. HTML5 introduces two elements that have this behavior, details and summary. But until there is more support for it, JavaScript is your best bet. These accordion panels are usually made from unordered lists. After the page loads, our CSS rules will then hide the panels. Our JavaScript will then be used to detect click events and show or hide content. As you can see in this flowchart, this is how our script will have to work. It starts with the click event. We then prevent the default action of the button. We then get the button the user clicked. We get the corresponding panel. We check the state of animation, meaning if the panel is in the middle of an animation, we don't want to keep sending this toggle request. Finally, we check the visibility of the panel and toggle it. Alright, let us begin by looking at Chapter 11, Accordion HTML. So this is the HTML that sets up our accordion. So we have UL. Let's start. So usually it's an unordered list. That's going to become the accordion. So we have an unordered list here, a list item, a button inside that list item, which has class accordion control, and there's a div with class accordion panel. And each of the divs are an accordion panel. The classes on the buttons are accordion control. So we set up our HTML this way, and the CSS rules will be in this file here, so Accordion Css. If we take a look at that, we see the menu. We see each list item is going to be padded, and this important list style none, so it's not going to display the little, since it's an unordered list, it's not going to display the little symbol. And our accordion control is going to have this CSS. And our accordion panels, once the page loads up, will be display none. So when the page loads, these will be hidden, which we will now take a look at. I'll reload the page, they're hidden. And if I comment out this CSS, which probably breaks all the other CSS. There we go. They are displayed. So CSS is what is hiding the panels on page load. And our accordion panels will have a margin and display block. So this was a very important line here. Hide panels on page load. Okay, so how does accordion work? We click on this button here and the panel appears. Click on this button, the panel appears, click it again, it disappears, and so on. If we repeatedly click this button, it will stay open. You can't really see that I'm clicking, click, and it opens. So it doesn't keep opening and closing as I click it, because it's detecting those clicks. It's actually detecting those clicks and detecting the animation. So now let's take a look at the JavaScript, which will be down here, Accordion Css. Here, class accordion. Let's take a look at that. Okay, here we go. Class accordion. On click for any accordion controls. Then we'll run this function E for will be our event object. So we're going to prevent the default action of the button. Then this is actually the button. Then we have dot next. So the next element that is in of class accordion panel, which is not animated. So remember, this is pseudo class. That's why we have the colon here. Then we will slide the toggle. And let me put some breakpoints in here. I'll have to rerun this. Okay. Where did those go in? Okay. There we go. Content panels. Accordion HTML. Click. That means it's telling me you've got to hear this here. So what is this? This equals HTML button element button accordion control. If I expand this, we get a little more information. Prototype. There's the HTML button. I'm going to close that. Let's see. This was continue. Continue F5. Let's continue to the next step. Oh, that's right, because they're all part of this one step. It will slide open once I hit continue again. There, it's slid open. So that is the very basic accordion panel. So let's look at it step by step. So anytime someone clicks in something with the class accordion, we create this event handler click. We only want it to affect anything with class accordion control, which we'll look at the HTML. So anytime you click in here, if it's accordion control, we're going to run a function, an anonymous function. So we want to, I'll actually give it the full name, event object dot prevent default. We're going to grab this. This will actually be the button, so we can change that here. This equals this. And to show what this is, I'm going to change the HTML just slightly and give them IDs. ID equal classics. ID equal flower series. And this demonstrates that which button is being clicked. Solve PC. Okay. So this is, I'm attaching another event object. I'm not replacing this one, so I'm going to do console.log this.id. There. I'm going to get rid of these breakpoints. All right, save it. I'm going to open the console. I'll reload the page. If I click this, oh, why is it undefined? Okay, I'm at a breakpoint there. This ID. Project again. Reload. Okay, something's not right here. Browser refused to debug the pad. Okay, I have to close this for the debugger to work. Okay. All right, let's take a look again and see why it's not giving me the ID. Okay, what do we got here? This function. Oh, that's right, because it's in number 0. Let's run that. There we go. Forgot, this is returning the jQuery object, but when we want the actual object, it's in array 0. Okay, so as you can see here, classics, that's the ID that was clicked. I clicked it again, of course, classics there. Here, flower series opened. Salty C. Click it again. Or click classics. Classics showed up there. So you can see that is grabbing the actual button. And we can attach other events. This. We stored it here. Sorry. So this became the actual button. This will do, when I press this, it'll change the text here on the button. So let's reload that page. See it changed. So comment out this code. So this is our accordion changing. Now, what if we wanted to add a little more functionality to our accordion? What if we reload this page? Let's say, not only do we want click, we also want mouse over. Let's see what happens. Mouse over. I'm not clicking, I'm moving mouse right over and open. Now let's add, now if we add mouse out, that's the other event's name. That should close it once. Oh no. It's actually firing all at the same time. So let's uncomment this one. To affect our accordion, this one is only on mouse out. We want this to, no, we want the next class Accordion Panel. Not animated to hide. Alright. Load the page. Mouse over opens it. Mouse out hides it. Mouse over, hide. See? I'm not clicking, just opening. We can probably make that a little bit slower. Mouse. Okay, here we go. Slowly disappears. And that is an accordion panel.